Hello everybody, my name is Alexis Hickman and I am doing my 1 month check-in just to let you guys know how I'm doing. So when I started this weight loss journey, I weighed, how much did I weigh? I weighed 367 and today I weighed in and I was at 339. So since October 1st, which was my surgery date, to October 31st, I am down 28 pounds. So yay me. I wanted to hit 30 pounds, but you know what? 28 pounds in a month without any exercise, which is really sad to say. Kind of proud of that. So, what are my goals for next month? You know, I think it's good to have goals every month. So my goal next month, when I do my 2-week in the November check-in, is to exercise. So if you ask me, hey Alexis, did you walk every day? Did you do something? What did you do different? November, I definitely feel like I need to exercise. My doctor said at 4 to 6 weeks I can, so I really don't have an excuse. November, I really should get started, but at least walking. Because I think if I just feel like I should have walked more. That's one of my regrets. I walked at the beginning because it helped got the gas out, but then like weeks 3 and 4, I was very lazy. I really just didn't feel like doing anything, which I guess I can go ahead and talk about. But let me go ahead and just tell you about weeks 3 or 4. So weeks 3 or 4, I was very sick. I don't know why I was so sick during this time, but I was very sick. And I don't know why there's a weird shadow in my house. It's a weird, really weird shadow. But weeks 3 and 4, I was really, really sick. You know, you're supposed to, on my diet, some people's diets tell you to be on liquids for like 6 weeks. And my diet, I'm fortunate that, I thought I was fortunate, but I'm really not fortunate, okay? It said, liquids swallowed in the hospital, clear liquids swallowed in the hospital, full liquids when you get out, soft/puree foods day 8 through 28. And then after day 28, you're supposed to be able to reintroduce regular foods up until day 28 till 3 months. That's my diet. I've seen some people have diets that say, after 6 weeks of liquids, then you can reintroduce regular food. And my experience has been, while I could have soft foods, they made me very sick, to be honest. Weeks 3 and 4, I was really sick. I would try like chili one day and then it'd work one day and I'd try it again and make me throw up, right? I would try just all kind of different things. 1 minute I'd be good, and then like I had salmon one night. I had salmon a couple nights, right? I think fresh salmon was good for me during that time, but then if I reheated it, it was not good for me. It was tragic. It would make me really sick. The riscotta bake, which was delicious, by the way, okay? I made a riscotta bake, which is basically lasagna without the meat or the noodles, which is basically cheese and sauce. But it was really good. I had really good sauce. And if you want a recipe for it, I definitely give you the recipe for riscotta bake. It's on my Instagram, Alexis H_fit. But yeah, it was good. But when I ate it, it was too thick during weeks 3 and 4. And it's just cheese, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, it went down kind of slow and it hurt a little bit. So 3 and 4, I'm just telling you, if your diet says that you can have these foods and you eat it and you are getting nauseous, or, you kind of feel like I felt like, I don't know if I really should be eating this. I talked to my doctor about it. He was like, oh yeah, just go back to full liquids, have soup and protein shakes. You'll lose more weight. So that's kind of what I've been doing. This month I've been eating yogurt. I've given Panera Bread a lot of money, a lot of money, okay, for broccoli and cheddar soup. They got a chicken and wild rice that's delicious. Panera has a bunch of soups that were good. California Pizza Kitchen had a potato soup that's really good. Yeah. But there's all kind of soups. And with the DS Switch, I was afraid that, I'm not going to lose any weight because I have cheese in these soups. They seem a little fatty. Maybe I need to just get broth-based soups. But I talked to a girl who lost 200 pounds in 8 months. And she reminded me that when you have the Switch, we don't absorb 100% of our fat. We only absorb 80% of our fat. So we need fat. So she was like, go ahead, girl, get you some cheese in your soup. And she makes seafood soup and she lost all this weight, Old Bay and stuff. So I definitely did the soups and I still lost weight. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, weeks 3 and 4 were really, really, really rough for me. I'm glad I didn't make a video in that time because it would have been very not positive. But now I'm on week 5 and I realized that I can eat chicken. As long as I chew it up well, chicken is fine for me. So that's a win. Another thing that I've learned in these 2 weeks, they say that your palate changes. So pre-surgery, like I think I told y'all before about the Greek yogurt. I hated Greek yogurt, but now Greek yogurt is pretty tasty now. Another palate change for me happens to be shrimp. I really did not, well, let me take that back. I thought I was allergic to shrimp for a while. I'm not allergic to it. But after an incident I had when I was a kid, I really did not try shrimp anymore. Just because I thought I was allergic. I'm not allergic, but I had no desire for it after that incident. So post-surgery, I was trying to find something to eat, and I was out at someone's house and they happened to have some shrimp. And I know that seafood is really good for bariatrics, after bariatric surgery, fish, shrimp. That's kind of some of the foods that they encourage. So I did have a little shrimp and it was really good. So yeah, that's probably, I would consider that for me a palate change because I wasn't willing to try it before. But this time I think I ate a couple of pieces of shrimp. It was really good. And I was able to tolerate it. It stayed down. It worked for me. So, you know, I'd be open to more shrimp in the future. And that's pretty much all the highlights I have right now. I wish I had more. Oh, I know what else happened in these past 2 weeks. I went back to work. So I am a marketing manager for AT&T. And, you know, I don't know what kind of crack I was on before I left. But I don't know what I was on because all I can say is I didn't realize I was working on so many projects until I got back. I got back and like there was all this work due, and yeah. So my only advice, again, for those taking off, I took 2 weeks off, but man, like just know that when you get back, you are expected to run full speed. So if you need 4 weeks, ask for the 4 weeks. I asked for the 2 weeks because I'm wired like, oh, I gotta get back to work and I don't want things to pile up. And it was only 2 weeks. And I even answered emails, even though I shouldn't, while I was out. But yeah, I got back and it was so much work due. And I am still at week 5 trying to dig myself out of the 2 weeks I took off. So just keep that in mind. Like, work will not stop for you. So you might as well take the time for yourself. Because either way, you're going to come back to a ton of work. There's nothing you could do to avoid it. I was better off just enjoying myself and maybe getting a better workout regimen. But I have any regrets though. That's just me. I'm complaining, but when it happened, there's nothing you could have told. People told me to take off more time, and I didn't. So it is what it is. I like to work. So I'm trying to think if there's any other updates that I have. That's pretty much it. And in the next 2 weeks, I'll be reintroducing more food, trying different recipes. So I'll probably try to share that with you all. If you want to see some of the recipes I'm trying, definitely go to my Instagram again, AlexisH_fit. And if you have any questions, I'm on week 5 now. I know a lot of people are, thinking about getting surgery, or, the holidays are coming up, what we're going to eat. Kind of do have a game plan for the holidays that I hope will work out. Hopefully I can eat what I want to eat. I'm not one of these people who are going to just starve herself to death and not try stuff. So we'll see what the holidays are like coming up in November, and what these next 2 weeks are like. So I'll give y'all another 2 week check-in in November. Hopefully by then I'm exercising. That's the goal, and we'll see if that impacts my weight loss. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was really excited that I didn't have a 3 week stall, but I definitely had a 3 week. I had a 3.5, 4 week stall. So I had made it past the beginning of week 3, but then it got me at the end, and I didn't lose weight for like at least 8-9 days, just so you guys know. So 3 week stall is real. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't even know how it broke. I think my diet was pretty much the same. So yeah, be careful for that 3 week stall. And I will touch bases with you guys around November 15th, 2 weeks-ish. Bye.